And as the UN General Assembly is underway, we welcome Special Envoy Jorge Gestoso to bring us the latest updates and analysis of this first day of the general debate. Let's listen.
Thank you. First day here at the United Nations in New York about the general debate, and as is tradition since the United Nations has been created in 1948, the President of Brazil is the one who speaks in the first time. In this case was the President Lula, who put special emphasis in the need of the world to work in multilateralism, and also he put pretty emphasis in how much the need to fight against hunger is absolutely necessary. He mentioned that 738 million people in the world is having hunger. In Brazil, since he took over the presidency, at least 30 million people went out of the poverty and the hunger. After that, President Joe Biden of the United States, also at a tradition immediately after Brazil comes the US, put emphasis that in the two crises that for the US are very important, we're talking about the conflict in Russia with Ukraine and also in the Middle East, especially in the Middle East. He mentioned that Russia failed in his conflict with Ukraine. In the case of the Middle East, he mentioned that definitely they have to put end to the war with Palestine because, according to his word, it's total responsibility of Hamas. And also he mentioned the situation in the south of Lebanon with Hezbollah, that they're going to say that they're going to fight hard. Put special emphasis in the area of intelligence, artificial intelligence, that is said that is definitely a challenge for humanity. And after that, one of the speeches that was very important was the one of the president of Türkiye. We're talking about President Erdogan, who was using very, very hard words against Israel, so much so that he mentions that compared Benjamin Netanyahu with Hitler. And he said that as it did happen with the case of Hitler, it has to be an alliance of humanity to finish the situation in this attack of Israel regarding Palestine and the cases of genocide in Gaza. So much so, we had the President of Brazil, and we are expecting the President of Guatemala, Bernardo Arévalo, to speak before the end of this morning, and also President of Colombia, Gustavo Petro, will follow. So we are here for the whole week of this 79th session of the General Assembly in the UN, and we're going to bring you day to day and minute to minute the highlights of this coverage. We get back to you now.